Hello dear board students of class 10. Today we are going to have the explanation of one of the finest poem of your book, that is the Bal poem, composed by John Berryman. So before moving ahead in the poem, let's see what message does the poet want to convey through this poem. This poem is highlighting a basic theme that whenever we are facing any kind of loss in our life, the loss of any material things, the loss of the dearest one, or the loss of any precious thing, the loss of any such thing that is very close to you. So how to accept that loss and move ahead in the life, how to develop resilience, how to overcome that stress that you are getting after losing that thing. So this poem basically will highlight about these all the ideas. So the Bal poem, the boy loses a ball. He is very upset. The ball does not cost much, nor it is difficult to buy another ball. This poem is about a boy. It is about a boy who lost his ball. The ball was not much more costly. He could purchase or manage another ball, but he was deeply attached with that ball because that ball was attached with his memories, with his childhood memories. He had been playing with the same ball from a long time, so he was deeply attached with that ball. So it is of no use to say that he can purchase another ball or it will be available or same kind of ball he will get. So it is useless to say, because whenever we are deeply attached with any of the material object and we are losing it, so we are facing such a great problem where we are getting very upset, where we are feeling stressful, because we are deeply attached with that material object. So the loss of that material object is making us upset, and if we are deeply attached with that object, so there is no replacement of it. No other object can replace that one, because that object was related with your memories. In the same way, how your childhood toys, that is not much more costly. The toys that that you used to play when you were a small child, so you are deeply attached with those toys. Why? Because those toys are related with your childhood memories. So there is no replacement of that toy. The same kind of toy can be available in the market in a low cost, but that toy will not be replacing the toy with which you used to play when you were a small child. So because that toy is related with your childhood memory. So a person feel upset and sad whenever he is losing anything, any of the material thing with that he was deeply attached. So the poem is about the same thing, the Bal poem. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go. I saw it go. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? I saw it go. The boy who had lost his, the poem starts with the scene that there is a boy who had lost his ball. Playing ball was there. He had lost his ball. What is the boy now who has lost his ball? What is he to do? Now what will he do? He had lost his ball. I saw it go, merrily bouncing down the street and then merrily over. There is in the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. Merrily bouncing. The poet says that I had seen the ball that was bouncing. The ball, when he hit the ball, it started bouncing and it went down in the street and finally went into the water, went into the harbor. And merrily over, there is in the water. No use to say, oh, there are other balls. But it is useless to say that there are other balls. Why? Because the boy was deeply connected with the same ball. So it is useless to say that there are other balls. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy. After losing his most favorite ball, the boy was standing transfixed. He was standing at a place, he was transfixed there, and he was feeling very upset, very sad, and he was continuously looking towards that place where the ball went, towards the water where the ball went. An ultimate shaking grief fixes the boy. It was a great grief for him. He was very sad that he had lost his ball. As he stand rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went, he stand rigid. he was constant at a place, he was transfixed at a place and constantly looking toward that place where the ball went, and rigid, trembling, staring down all his young days into the harbor where his ball went, and he was looking down toward that place where his ball went. Along with that ball, all his young days, all his childhood days, it means all his memories of childhood that was connected with that ball that went into the water, that got lost. I would not intrude on him a dime, another ball is worthless now, he senses first responsibility. The poet says that I will not insist him, I will not force him, and even I will not intrude on him that the ball was cheap. It was a dime, currency, dollar, the 10th part of the dollar. It means it was very cheap. Within a less amount we can purchase another ball. But I would not intrude on him a dime, another ball is worthless. But it is worthless, it is useless to say that I will give you another ball. Why? Because there is no replacement of that ball that the boy had lost. Because that ball was related with his memory, it was connected with his memory. So he was deeply connected with that ball. So it is worthless to say that there are another balls. Now he senses first responsibility, but after losing that ball, the boy had learned some responsibility. This was a lesson for him that if he was, if it was his favorite ball, then he should take care of it. He should take care of it. If he was considering the ball was precious for him, then he should take care of that ball. So after losing that ball, the boy started learning some responsibility. After losing the ball, he will sense first responsibility. In the world of possessions, people will take balls, balls will be lost always. See a deep message the poet is conveying here. In the world of possession, the world is full of possessions, material things. So this is the world of material things where the people will take balls, balls will be lost always. The people will purchase, the people will have all those material things, the things of comfort and luxury in their life, but one day all those things will decay with the passage of time. All those things will get lost. So what they have to do, they have to learn that if they are losing anything, they have to develop the acceptance for it. They have to develop resilience. In the world of possession, people will take balls, balls will be lost always, because it is certain that somebody someday we are losing something, and it is sure that sometime the material thing, sometime the human being, sometime the person very close to you, sometime any object, any material things that you have purchased and that is connected with the memory, that is your favorite, that also you can, that also can be lost, that also you can lose. So you have to be always ready to accept the loss in the life. This is the main message. We should always be ready to accept any kind of loss in the life, and we should always have acceptance and resilience, and we should always try to overcome from that loss instead of being very sad. Little boy, and no one buys a ball back, money is external. The thing that is once lost cannot be regained, because there is no substitute, there is no replacement of it. Money is what? Money is an external things. We can purchase the materialistic thing with the money, but we cannot get all those memories back that was connected with that object. He is learning well behind his disparate eyes the etymology of loss. So the boy who was having the disparate eyes, he was very sad, but after losing that ball, he senses some responsibility and he is learning the knowledge and the theory of loss, epistemology of loss, the theory of loss, that the things, it is the nature of the, it is the natural phenomena, it is the natural thing that we will lose the things, or we can lose anything at any moment of the life. So how to stand up, knowing what every man must one day know, and most know many days, how to stand up. So the people must learn that at any moment of the life we can lose anything. So we have to be always ready for the acceptance, and we have to be ready to stand up again after losing that things, and we have to overcome from that loss, and we should not feel upset for that. Okay, so this is the complete explanation of this poem. and even the theme has been discussed that we should always ready to accept the loss in the life. We should develop acceptance and resilience in ourselves. And this poem is about the materialistic versus emotional things, emotion and material things, that how the material things they can be available in the market, we can purchase that, but the emotion that is connected with all those objects, that cannot be regained after losing it once. Okay, so we are connected with the emotions that is related with any object. Okay, so go through the explanation, go through the video, and after that your whole concept about the theme and the poem will be very clear. Thank you everybody, thank you very much.